Welcome, friends. Welcome to the foothills of the Smokies. Another chapter of As the Ridge Turned. Now, I tried to get in here before daylight because there was a big old rain coming. I looking on the radar and had to take a flashlight to change some of these cars. But anyway, you can see it started raining on me. But before I got all these cameras on this ridge changed, I was soaking wet. But anyway, I want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas. Now, the rut's over. I can say that. I ain't filmed that many bucks now. Their time is done gone, and you won't hardly see them anymore. But I still got some nice pictures of all the little animals. So, let's see what they've been up to. So, let's get started. I bet you these does and these little old yearlings be glad these bucks have settled down. I'd say it's drove them crazy here the last few weeks. Too much hustle and bustle going on in these woods. It's back to normal for these deer. There's Mommy and her yearling right there. Used to be part of the triplets. It's so sad that only one left this season. And the little squirrels out on the trail, you know what they're up to. It's squirrel business. And these does, they still watching out for these coyotes though. But things just slowed down a lot for them. And there's old Yeller. He's digging in here. Let's have him a ground squirrel chasing it. And there's a good picture of him right there. The old feral cat that's one-eyed. Thinks he's a bobcat. But he's hanging in there. Doing awful well to be a one-eyed bobcat. And there he is at the motel, nosing through. There's a doe mosing passing through the broke up motel. The old groundhog, he's sleeping for the season. And old squirrels, they love this little perch right here. Favorite little spot to eat. That's about it at the motel during the day. Back to pond, it's filling up nicely. And it's always visited by the turkey and the squirrels. They're wearing it out. You can see the pond, it's on the rise. And the little does and the yearlings, they love to browse around this pond. All around this ridge, all day long. You're liable to see them anywhere. This is their home. And when you gotta go, you gotta go. You catch this every once in a while on the cameras. And the old coons, when it gets dark, they up stirring around all them dens. It's their time of the day. And so's these coyotes. Just follow them around. But I don't think them coyotes gonna handle on them coons by itself. And those coyotes though, they always on the move. And I did film a few bucks, but they about slowed down to nothing. There's still just a few browsing around, but the majority of them is gone. Here on a foggy night, one's still strolling around. And you can see glimpses of them here on these cameras. But they're fading back into the ridges, back into the thick country. Their time has come and gone. Here's a little old fox moving around. A little red fox. You can tell by that that dark tip on the end of their tail. Here's another picture of him. Just prowling around. No coons. They on the prowl too, seeing what they can get into on these wet nights. And I caught a little picture of this screech owl again. He must be living here pretty close. Pretty little thing. And that looks like wishbone moving through. And that's old lightning there. Well, them skunks are on the move, and there's old Wishbone. I don't know what he's sensing. A little old field mouse there on the rocks. And back to motel, old coon just moseying around. It's a quiet night. Well, here's old Wishbone. They living around here, coming out from under this rock or another rock that I haven't found yet. And out on the ridge trail, there's no possum. Seems like they love it when it's wet out. They especially like wet pavement, if you ever noticed. There's old fox moving down the trail on a rainy night. The old possum down there moving below the rock motel, making his rounds. And yes, it's check-in time at the pond. They've got to say I'm here. Smart little animals. And they foraging around this old pond. I know they like it, the water coming up. It's not so dry. They digging for grubs and worms again. They browse here all night long. They love it. Well, anyway, up to crack of daylight, here's a herd of deer coming through down the rock gap there. One right after another, single file. They just keep coming off that ridge. But anyway, it's the time for the squirrels. They're still so busy gathering these nuts, eating them, hiding them, and they having a good time. Ain't they so beautiful? And they really going at it. They love these acorns too. They're wearing them out. Because they know they won't be there long. All day long they work at these little acorns. I believe all the hickory nuts is about gone. Well, anyway, that's just what stepped in front of the camera this week. It's slowed down a lot from what it has been. So I want to wish you all a happy and Merry Christmas. And I want to thank you for watching. Y'all take care, and God bless, and I'll see you next time.